sugar sweet. Don't let nobody touch it unless that somebody's me. I gotta be a man, there ain't no other way. Cause girl, you're hotter than a Southern California day. We don't have to play no games, you don't have to be afraid. Well, give me all that shine, no makeup on, that's my sugar. Well, you show me good loving, make it alright. Need a little sweetness in my life. Sugar, yes, sugar. Yes, please. Yes, please. Won't you come and put it down on me. Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley.
I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry, cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby.
Remember the day you set me free. I told you you could always count on me, darling. From that day on, said if you ever need a helping hand, I'll be there on the double, just as fast as I can. Cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby. You know that there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough. back.
I said, ooh, ooh, baby.
I want you back.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I want you back. Ha! You went to school to learn, girl, things you never knew before.
Oh, 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 I before E except after C.
Why two plus two make four? Na na na. I'm gonna teach you.
Teach you, teach you.
All about love, girl. All about love.
Sit yourself down and take a seat. All you gotta do is repeat after me. So A, B, C.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Oh, simple as do, re, mi. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Baby, you and me, girl. A, B, C. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Oh, simple as do, re, mi. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Baby, you and me. Come on. Hi-ya. Sit down, girl. I think I love you. Now, I mean, get up, girl, and show me what you can do. Come on now, shake it, baby. Come on now, shake it, baby. Ooh, ooh, shake it, baby. Hey, do, re, mi, baby. 1, 2, 3, baby. That's how easy love can be. It's A, B, C. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Oh, simple as do, re, mi. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, baby, you and A, B, C. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Oh, simple as do, re, mi. A, B, C. That's how easy love can be. I'm not gonna teach you how to sing it out. Come on, let me show you what it's all about. A, B, C. It's easy, like counting 1 to 3. Sing a simple melody. That's how easy love can be. I'm not gonna teach you how to sing it out. Come on, let me show you what it's all about. Come on, it's easy as 1, 2, 3. So simple as A, B, C. That's how easy love can be. Sing a simple melody. A, B, C. Baby. Woo! Come on. Ooh, I want you back.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tony DiDonato, president of Rendezvous Music, and you have been listening to the fabulous Greenlight. We are so excited to bring live music into your homes this evening. I hope you enjoy this incredible event for a wonderful cause. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Zoological Society of Milwaukee's first ever virtual event. It's a wild world. I'm WISN 12 meteorologist Lindsay Slater, and I'm excited to host tonight's event. We will just get started in a few minutes. The Society has a lot planned for us tonight, including music and some great behind-the-scenes action of the animals we all love. There's also an auction you can participate in, and if you would like to take a look at some of the items available, just scroll under this video. We'll be ready to start soon, and thanks for joining us.
Hi, my name is Ann, and one of the ways that I support the Zoological Society is by volunteering with Zoo Pride. I'm here by the flamingos today, but you might have seen me over by gorillas, by Adventure Africa, small mammals, in the aviary, pretty much anywhere around the zoo. I want to thank you all for supporting the zoo and hope to see you here soon.
Why do I support the Zoological Society? I support the Zoological Society to maintain a world-class zoo in Milwaukee and to see the elephants.
I support the Zoological Society of Milwaukee because the Milwaukee County Zoo is the perfect place for community to gather, for families to come together to share experiences, and for all of us to learn more about the world around us. I'm so grateful to have a first-class zoo right in my own backyard.
Hi,
We're the Schwagers.
I'm Joycelyn,
And I'm Jeff.
and we support the Zoological Society by volunteering with Zoo Pride.
We love to answer visitors' questions and tell them about all of the zoo's wonderful attractions, activities, and animals, like our tall friends behind us.
We hope that by instilling a love and understanding of these animals, it will inspire our guests to become involved in their conservation. So I thank you for your support.
I thank you for your support.
For all of the amazing creatures, staff, and volunteers in every corner of this zoo, we thank you for your support.
I support the Zoological Society because I fell in love with the zoo on my very first dad and daughter trip. When I learned it was all due to this awesome partnership, I knew I wanted to help. If it inspires another person, another child, to take it further, to do more, then it's all worth it. It gives me hope not only for the future of these amazing animals, but for us as human beings. Or it's the Molderamas.
I support the Zoological Society because the Milwaukee County Zoo has been a world-class attraction for the Milwaukee County area. I want to make sure that that tradition is preserved for future generations.
Hello, my name is Jeannie Fensroy. I'm with the Greater Milwaukee Foundation, and I support the Zoological Society because of all the wonderful animals they support and care for.
Hi, this is one of the reasons we support the Milwaukee Zoological Society,
as well as all of their efforts for educating the community about these animals and conservation efforts worldwide. Please support.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Bridget Kirkish. My husband Mark and myself support the Zoological Society because we love animals and we're dedicated to conservation, just like our Milwaukee County Zoo is.
Go. Here at Skyline Catering, we support the Zoological Society because of their tireless efforts to bring such a quality experience to the great people of Wisconsin and beyond. Our zoo is fun, our zoo is educating, our zoo is family friendly, and our zoo is clean. Thank you for the Zoological Society for all the creating the best all-around zoo and destination in the United States.
We love our zoo!
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Corey Rasan Page, and I represent the Milwaukee County Zoo as a Zoo Pride volunteer. And the reason for me being here working at the zoo is because of the Aquatic and Reptile Center. One of my favorite animals is inside the building. That's the Western Gaboon Viper. And also, I've been at the zoo for 12 years, and it's been a very great experience for me. So if you want to come on out, enjoy yourself, head on out to the zoo.
I support the Zoological Society because I love events like Ride on the Wild Side, which allow me to ride my bike through the zoo and support the Zoological Society's mission. Additionally, I believe in families and communities, and the Zoological Society allows those two to come together in such a fun place like the zoo.
It's a wild world. Thanks everyone for joining the Zoological Society of Milwaukee's virtual fundraising event, brought to you by This Evening with major support from U.S. Bank and the Molson Coors. I'm your host, meteorologist Lindsay Slater, and also an avid animal lover. If you follow me on social media or watch WISN, you may notice I really love animals and the zoo, so I'm excited to be a part of this event. The Zoological Society is a nonprofit organization with a mission to conserve wildlife and endangered species, educate people about the importance of wildlife and the environment, and support the Milwaukee County Zoo. You'll see how important that mission is and how you can help tonight. If you're just joining us, there are options to donate to the Zoological Society and also bid on some of the auctions. Now, depending on how you are watching us tonight, the donation button is to the right of your screen or right above. Auction items are available below in this video feed. There are also raffles and a chance to win behind-the-scenes tour with the zoo directors. We'll have music by Greenlight throughout the evening, followed by a concert at 8 p.m. There will also be an inside look at some of the animals and the zoo, along with a special appearance by Cole's Wildlife Theater. Zoological Society President and CEO Jody Gibson is going to start us off tonight. And while you get situated, I was wondering, I'm used to being in front of a camera, but what do the animals think about being on camera?
Lindsay, thank you for that introduction and for hosting our event tonight. Hello and welcome to our first virtual fundraiser, It's a Wild World. On behalf of the Zoological Society, we are so grateful you took the time to be with us tonight. We have a great evening of entertainment in store, but more importantly, we want to show you more about our mission, which focuses on conservation, education, and supporting the Milwaukee County Zoo. Our theme tonight, It's a Wild World, refers to the animals at the Milwaukee County Zoo and to this unprecedented worldwide situation. It has been a challenging year for the zoo and the Zoological Society, just as it has been for many organizations and many of you watching tonight. The Society had to cancel several events and fundraisers, and we missed reaching out to the community through our zoo classes, summer camps, and school programs. We are grateful the Milwaukee County Zoo safely reopened in June, but we know it will take time for both organizations to fully recover. And we know it's been a stressful year for many of you too, just as we adjust to life with the pandemic and challenge ourselves to do more to ensure racial equality in our community and in our country. But out of this disruption and crisis comes reflection, resilience, and innovation. We are finding new ways to fulfill our mission, bringing the richness of our diverse, beautiful, wild, and natural world to our entire community. We believe the zoo can bring people together by helping us reconnect with nature and with each other. Our education department is hard at work on virtual programming to help school children around the Milwaukee area learn about animals, conservation, and empathy. Our conservation team is exploring new opportunities to help wildlife around the world and right here in our backyard. You'll hear more about these initiatives later tonight. The Zoological Society also recognizes that we as an organization have work to do when it comes to making our offerings even more accessible to everyone and making sure our workforce and our audience better reflect the beautiful diversity of the Milwaukee community. We are as committed as ever to helping our partner, the Milwaukee County Zoo, maintain its status as one of the very best zoos in the country. And through our ongoing Adventure Africa Capital campaign, the Zoological Society contributed half the costs of the new elephant habitat that opened last year and the new hippo exhibit that debuted in June. We are so excited to see Happy the hippo loving every minute in his new pool as we watch him in the underwater viewing area. Zoo Director Chuck Wickenhauser will share more about that in a few minutes. We need your help to keep these efforts going, and hopefully tonight you will be inspired to make a contribution to support our mission. Please consider donating in any amount that is meaningful to you or bidding on one of our many auction items. Thanks to a generous donor, the first $30,000 in donations will be matched, doubling your giving impact. And now, sit back and enjoy the show, starting with a performance from Greenlight, joining us all the way from Chicago. Take it away, Greenlight.
Thanks, Jody. And as you said, it is a wild world, both inside and outside of the zoo. Now please sit back and enjoy as Greenlight plays a version of this classic song with a more than fitting title.
Now that I've lost everything to you, you say you want to start something new, and it's breaking my heart you're leaving. Maybe I'm grieving. If you want to leave, take good care. Hope you got a lot of nice things to wear, but remember, nice things turn bad out there. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. I always remember you like a child girl. You know, I've seen a lot of what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two. You know, I never want to see you sad, girl. Don't be a bad girl, but if you
just upon a smile. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. I always remember you like a child girl. Yeah, yeah. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. I always remember you like a child girl.
This has truly been a crazy year for the Milwaukee County Zoo. We closed our doors for about 3 months at the start of the COVID-19 pandemic and began immediately to formulate a plan to safely reopen. The zoo's staff continued their extraordinary care for the animals, and during that time, we saw the birth of a snow leopard cub, Mila, a harbor seal pup, Bosco, a greater kudu calf, a macaque baby, and a whopping 20 dwarf goats. Keepers also continued to introduce a new elephant, Belle, to the herd in their new habitat in Adventure Africa, and work was completed on the brand new Hippo Haven. In June, we welcomed guests back to the zoo with a firm commitment to safety and health. For over 100 years, the Zoological Society has been a strong fundraising partner that allows us to maintain excellent care and facilities for our animals and guests. This public-private partnership is a model for cultural institutions across the nation. One of the biggest recent examples of this partnership is Adventure Africa, the new home for elephants, hippos, and more at the zoo. The Society contributed half of the funds for the elephant habitat that opened in May of 2019 and the hippo habitat that opened this June. These first 2 phases, along with a 3rd phase to renovate the rest of the pachyderm complex for rhinos, is the largest construction project since the zoo opened, and it will have transformed over 25% of the developed zoo grounds. We have received great reviews from our visitors as they are introduced to these new exhibits. Thank you for joining us tonight and for your support of the Zoological Society and the zoo. We hope to see you at the zoo soon.
Thank you so much, Chuck. As a fan of the zoo, I was really excited about the new hippo exhibit. And as a reporter, I was closely tracking the progress of the construction. Now, the message of conservation is so ever important, and it's so nice to see such a big organization do something to not only help the hippos, but the environment as well. I learned a lot about the hippos from both reporting and visiting the zoo, and that's not an accident. The zoo and Zoological Society partnered together to provide educational material at the exhibits. The Society also helps the zoo by running the education department. Education is one of the 3 pillars of the Society's mission, and here to talk about what they offer and why they need your help is the Director of Programs, Julia Peterson.
I'm joining you today from inside one of 8 classrooms at the Karen Pet Cats Conservation Education Building here at the zoo. This is the lively hub where we create all of our enrichment programming that helps people of all ages appreciate wildlife and understand the environmental challenges our natural world faces. In 2019, our programming reached nearly 250,000 children and adults. Our zoo classes and camps, along with Cole's Wild Theater, are the most visible part of that programming because they're on grounds and open to the public. But there's more than meets the eye. Our Animal Ambassador program serves 2,800 students in 26 schools across our community. Many students who may not have the opportunity to visit the zoo outside of this program. Thanks to grants and sponsorships and individual funders like you, a Zoological Society educator visits their school and they come to tour the zoo several times during their 2nd through 4th grade years. One of our newest and most exciting programs is the Animal Connections Continuum, a program serving hundreds of students locally and fostering empathy for animals and an emotional connection to the natural world. A local Girl Scout, Heidi Dalton, filmed this video last year about the program, and it demonstrates the innovative work of the Animal Connections Continuum and the Education Department of the Zoological Society of Milwaukee.
The Animal Connections Continuum program is a 3-year program for 2nd through 4th graders. It's an empathy-focused program where we are studying and trying to figure out, can we foster empathy through interactions with animals as well as humans.
Some of the highlights and the coolest parts of our program is the animals that the kids get the chance to meet. So in 2nd grade, they get to meet pets and familiar animals, so they might meet a ferret, a guinea pig, a chinchilla, animals like that. And then 3rd grade, they meet native Wisconsin animals. So they meet a turtle, rabbit, salamander, snake, and then in 4th grade, they meet animals around the world. So they meet a snake, cockroach, chinchilla, tarantula, so animals that they may never get the chance to meet, which I think is pretty cool.
The students participate in different activities every grade level since they focus on a different topic. But every grade level always comes to visit the zoo at least once, if not twice. For 3rd grade, the students go out and do a nature hike at one of our partner organizations. For the activities, there are project-based learning activities, so some of the students will create habitats and poster designs with their classmates. They learn about human impact and do activities around that.
I think that our program has a great impact on the kids. Some students may not have the opportunity to visit the zoo at any time, and our program gives them the opportunity to do that. And some students may have never engaged with animals in a safe space before, and our program gives them the opportunity to engage in animals that they might get the chance to engage with, but also may never get the chance to engage with.
I think the program helps students connect nature and humanity. But how do we show that we should care and why we should care? And so it allows the students an opportunity to meet a lot of different animals, come to the zoo and see all of these different animals they might not see that live around the world. And I think it really allows them to gain new knowledge and perspective on that.
My favorite memory of the program is bringing out those animals for the kids to meet. Initially, they usually show their excitement on their face and with their voice and are really outwardly excited about it. But some of the animals, like the cockroach and the snake, they're initially not so happy to meet and they're kind of nervous about it. And then getting the chance to meet them, they kind of overcome that, and I've seen a lot of kids overcome that fear. And then by the end, they're gushing with excitement and they can't talk enough about how they love that animal, which I think is really what our program is all about.
One of my favorite memories was with a student who has severe autism, and I worked with him through 2nd and 3rd grade. And for the first year, he was very hesitant to engage in the animal encounter. At the very end of his 2nd grade experience, his last animal encounter, he actively chose and he wanted to come up and pet the chinchilla. And it was so special to see him feel comfortable, so he had gained this familiarity with this animal over the year. Ultimately, he grew in some way, and his class was so supportive of him the entire time of the journey. And so that really captured, that showed me what this program is
Clearly, there is such good work going on here to bring the zoo to our community, and we can't do it without the generous donations of people like you. The health crisis has changed every aspect of our lives, including how we deliver conservation education. Our skilled team of educators have been hard at work to build out virtual learning experiences. These fun and engaging standards-based virtual learning opportunities will be available to our community and our schools as soon as this fall. This will include virtual performances by Cole's Wild Theater, the nation's largest zoo-based theater program. They have something awesome planned for you later tonight, so don't go anywhere. And in the meantime, consider donating to support the Zoological Society of Milwaukee.
Thank you, Julia, and we look forward to seeing what Cole's Wild Theater has in store for us. As part of its mission, the Zoological Society helps support the zoo and its animals. They can't do it without your help, and hope that you consider donating during this event. Here to tell us a little bit more about the animals and their special behaviors is everyone's favorite funny and punny zookeeper, Joe.
Come on in. So now the first animals you'll see as you enter the zoo are the Humboldt penguins seen behind me. These marine birds are native to the western coast of South America, and their famous coloring, looks like a tuxedo, is called countershading, and countershading helps hide them from predators that may be above or below them in the waters they swim. In fact, I feel a little underdressed. That's better. Here at the Milwaukee County Zoo, we provide our 6 reticulated reps with a very safe environment to live in. In the wild, they would need to keep an eye out for predators, such as lions, and they could defend themselves by kicking forcefully in any direction. You might say they really stick their necks out for each other. Here we are at the tiger exhibit, and you may think that tigers have a hard time concealing themselves in the wilderness due to their orange color, but they use something called disruptive camouflage, which means that they can use their stripes to make it harder for their prey to see the outline of this beautiful big cat in the wilderness. You might say that they're striped because they don't want to be spotted. Here we are at the underwater viewing area for the harbor seals. Now, harbor seals are pinnipeds, which means they are wing-footed creatures. These marine mammals are found along the coastlines all over the northern hemisphere. And with their strong flippers, they have a much easier time swimming through the water than they do riding a bike on land, because they can't pinnipedal them. Now, you won't find an odder animal than the next one. These aquatic relatives of weasels can be found along the coastlines of the United States and throughout Canada. Their favorite foods are fish, mussels, and crayfish, and they're quite playful. While grizzly bears may look ferocious with their big paws and long claws, which can grow up to 4 inches in length, they are perfectly suited for digging into the ground, looking for tubers, root vegetables, and perhaps even small animals that may be burrowed under the ground. Grizzly bears are omnivores, which means they eat both meat and plants, both of which we do, of course, feed our bears here. Their favorite snacks of which are carrots and apples. That's my favorite too. One of the most popular primates we have here at the Milwaukee County Zoo are orangutans. Native to Sumatra and Borneo, they are the most arboreal of the great apes, which means that they spend most of the time in the trees of the rainforests they live in. We try very hard to provide them with a variety of enrichment items to recreate the branches and vines they would interact and play with in the wild. In fact, if you look at their name, orang means man and hutan means forest, so it literally translates to man of the forest. They have a much easier time in trees though. They also have this great outdoor area to enjoy the beautiful sunny weather and maybe even work on their orangutans. I'm here with the zoo's oldest resident, a giant Amazon river turtle named Onassis. She came to the zoo in 1969 and is believed to be over 100 years old. And if you ask me, I hope I look half as good as she does at the age of 100. Like many large aquatic turtles, her species spends most of their time in the water, only coming onto land to lay their eggs, which averages about 100 eggs per clutch. Adults will eat a variety of fruits, seeds, and leaves, and will occasionally nibble on dead animals they find in their river. Onassis can be pretty shy sometimes, and while her species doesn't hide in their shell, I'm certainly glad she came out of hers to say hello today. I'm playing Manny today here at the Milwaukee County Zoo, and I'm hanging out with the kids. Kids are, of course, the term for baby goats. The breed of goat we have here at the zoo for people to pet once the yard is open again are Nigerian dwarfs. Now these are a smaller type goat, mostly used for milking. They are great milking goats, which is not what we use them here for. We use them so people can get up close, personal, and feed them. So a lot of times people get nervous when they come into the goat yard just because of their eyes. Now goats, they have their eyes more on the sides of their head, so they can keep a wider lookout for predators that might be hunting them. So this is certainly one of my favorite parts of the job here working at the zoo, and I'm serious about what I said about their eyes. I'm not kidding you. We hope to see you soon, and remember, wash your paws.
I just love the otters. I had a chance to see them when they first arrived, and I seriously cannot get enough of them. Thanks to zookeeper Joe and the zoo's videographer, Joel Miller, for capturing those great animal moments. It's just a reminder that there is an auction going on tonight right now. You can take a look at the items on the webpage. The auction will close at 9 p.m. And if you haven't taken a look yet, now is a great time. I saw that there are golf packages, plush toy animals, gift certificates for travel and food, and a lot more unique animal-themed items. We're about halfway through, and still there's a lot more ahead of us. But for now, let's stretch our legs by getting up and dancing to the band Greenlight.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Just a reminder that the auction closes at 9 p.m. I don't know about you, but I have my eyes on the year's supply of the Racine Danish Kringle. And while you're thinking about that, enjoy this classic song by Stevie Wonder with a great message for these times.
Good morning or evening, friends. Here's your friendly announcer. I have serious news to pass on to everybody. What I'm about to say could mean the world's disaster, could change your joy and laughter to tears and pain. It's that love's in need of love today. So don't delay, send yours in right away. I know hate's going round, breaking many hearts. So stop it, please, before we go too far. Oh. Oh. Yeah, yeah. The force of evil plans to make you its possession, and it will if we let it destroy everybody. We all must take precautionary measures. If you cherish love and laughter, you'll hear me when I say, oh, 'cause love's in need of love today. So don't delay, send yours in right away. Don't you know that hate's going round, breaking many hearts. So stop it, please, before we go too far. before we go too far.
Five, four, three, two, one, and you're good.
Thank you, Greenlight, and don't forget to stay for their concert starting around 8 o'clock this evening. And before we continue, I'd like to recognize that today is the 19th anniversary of the September 11 attacks. Let's please remember the lives of the people we lost and recognize the bravery of our first responders. And now we are about halfway done with our program, and thanks to the generous donations of all of you, we have raised $30,595. And if that total looks a little different on your screen, just hit the refresh button. But because we've reached that $30,000 mark, we can double that to $60,595 thanks to a $30,000 matching gift from Bob Doman. And this matching gift isn't the only donation that we've been fortunate to receive from Bob. Bob and his family made a multi-million-dollar investment in our hippo exhibit. And that gift was made with love. Love of the hippos, love of our zoo, love of his family, and some fond memories of an African safari. We are so fortunate to benefit from your love and generosity, Bob. Thank you for your matching gift and everything you've done to support our world-class zoo. I also want to thank the hundreds of you that purchased our patron level tickets tonight that included a gourmet to-go dinner by Shelley's Cuisine and Events. We hope you're enjoying your meal, Molson Coors products, and some cocktails. I want to thank you for your generous support too. Your donations are the foundation of our fundraising success this evening, and they will be added into the total at the end. If you haven't yet checked out our auction items, please do so. The auction will remain open until 9 o'clock tonight. We are so thankful for all of our guests and for your support and for joining us tonight. We have guests joining us from 15 states from coast to coast, including Hawaii. And now, to tell you a little bit more about the Society, I'd like to introduce Ariana Donaldson.
Throughout this event, you have heard us say that the mission of the Zoological Society is to conserve, educate, and support. Our conservation efforts are wide-reaching. And when we're saying conservation, we're talking about saving wildlife and preserving biodiversity at the local, regional, and global level. From the globally significant Great Lake in our hometown to saving endangered species in our own backyard and beyond, conservation is at the heart of what we do. Without concerted intervention and cooperation among experts, we are at risk of losing the species that we all know and love in our lifetime. With the help of the Association of Zoos and Aquariums and other conservation organizations, we are doing all that we can to save wildlife. But we need your help. Some of the funds raised by the Society go to the Milwaukee County zookeepers to do direct in-the-field conservation work. Some examples of this are saving 2 species of iguanas from the Caribbean from the brink of extinction, studying giraffes in Namibia, and researching heart disease in great apes found right here at the zoo. Here to tell us a little bit more about an amazing partnership with the Belize Zoo is Big Cats Area Supervisor Katie Kuhn.
Hi everyone. So most of you have already seen the banner that's in the Big Cat building. It's called The Legacy of Pat the Great Cat. The cat keepers in Big Cat Country, we actually started a program that works in Belize to work with wild jaguars on behalf of Pat the Great Cat. So he was a cat that came to us from Belize. He was actually wild caught because he was killing cattle and he was becoming a problem jaguar. So his only option was to come into captivity at that point. So the Belize Zoo, which has a wonderful rehab program, they rehabbed him, they got him used to people, and they actually sent him here to us to help us with the genetics of the jaguar population in North America. Pat touched a lot of people while he was here, especially the keeper staff, so we wanted to do something in his name in Belize to help his wild counterparts. So we've actually been going to Belize since 2016, and in 2017 we hosted our very first Belize Zookeeper workshop where we work with the staff at the Belize Zoo to bring different practices and to get them connected to the greater keeper community. They're actually the only zoo that is in the country of Belize So their contacts with other zookeepers are very limited, which we've kind of helped broaden that scope for them, and we've been able to connect them to those resources to help them provide a great quality of life for their animals. The other part that we do in Belize is our conservation work that we're starting to get off the ground this last couple of years. We've partnered with Runaway Creek Nature Preserve, which many of you maybe have heard of before. They do a lot of work with tapirs. They've done work with jaguars in the past. And last year, one of our vet techs was actually lucky enough to go down to Belize, and they were able to collar a female tapir for one of the ranger studies for his PhD program. So that was pretty exciting. That was the very first field project that we were involved with, and they actually were able to collar a wild tapir that very first trip down there. So we're still hoping to support them in the future. This wonderful pandemic that we're all dealing with has kind of put a damper on things for a little bit, so we weren't able to go this year because of travel restrictions, but we're hoping to start that up again next spring with some of our great vet techs and then some staff from other zoos that we've partnered with. The other thing that we're really excited about to get started this year is we're actually supporting an additional conflict mitigation officer with a great group called Yashje Conservation Trust. They work with farmers in the area of southern Belize to reduce conflict between jaguars and humans so that jaguars can live peacefully alongside their farmer counterparts. So we've been able to fund an additional mitigation officer, a whole position, through our fundraising efforts this last year and through our docent trip that we ran down to Belize. 10 docents from Milwaukee County Zoo were actually willing to trust me to come to Belize and kind of experience everything we've been doing down there for the last 5 years. So 10 docents from Milwaukee and 10 from Cheyenne Mountain Zoo. They made the trek down there with us. They got to experience everything that makes Belize, Belize, and they got to see actually what we're doing on the ground and what groups we're working with down there. So that's probably the most exciting thing that we've started going off this year with. We're hoping to do more work with Yashje. We're hoping to make a significant impact on jaguar populations, and we hope to just continue that in the future. So this is our first year with Yashje. We're committed to them for at least the next 3. We'd like to extend that beyond that, depending on how this program goes. And then hopefully we can expand it to the rest of Belize or expand it to more farmers to help wild jaguars in Belize maintain their presence in that country.
What an amazing project. The Zoological Society is here to energize and empower all of you to take action. We need your help. We really hope you consider donating, and please keep advocating for wildlife.
There has been a lot of baby animal news this year. We got a new snow leopard, a kudu, a macaque, and a harbor seal. Now, sadly, harbor seal Bosco lost his mom, Sydney, just days after he was born. Zookeepers had to step in and make sure that he was eating and healthy enough. Area Supervisor Dawn Slashouse gives us some insight on Bosco's impressive progress and a funny little quirk he has about eating fish.
Getting a daily weight on the young animal gives us a lot of insight into his care. It lets us know that he's been eating enough, and it would give us any indications if he has any health issues. 1896. Okay. Good boy. One thing that you might notice is for some reason he does not want to eat his fish head first. He will only eat them tail first. Good boy, Bosco. So yes, Bosco is fed 3 times a day. At each of his feedings, he's getting a pound of capeland and a half a pound of herring. So he's eating 4.5 pounds of fish a day right now, which is right on track for him. Good boy, Bosco, good boy. Good job, Bosco, that was your last one. You are all done, baby, see? Yep, it's all gone. You are so cute. At this point, he's been spending some time with our female Cosette. About every other day she comes in and will spend the day and the night with him. He does follow her a little bit and stays in the same room and stays near her, but she's not really a maternal figure. To him, it's more of a companion, and they've been getting along very well. Good boy, Bosco, good boy. So we'd like him to get familiar with the exhibit pool and introduce him to the first 2 animals first, and then we'll bring Milo into the mix. So in the wild, harbor seals spend about 4 to 6 weeks with their mother nursing, and during that time they'll put on a lot of weight, and then the mother will simply leave them somewhere on a beach or in the ocean with all that fat to live off of while they learn to eat fish on their own. Good job, little Bosco. You're a good boy. You are a good boy. And you can see that he's starting to molt. So his color pattern is changing a little bit. He's going through a shed, so his baby fur is coming off and it's starting to grow in patches, so you can see he's got like a patch on his back there that looks kind of a different color. The spot pattern is kind of like their fingerprint. So the spot pattern that he has will always be roughly his spot pattern, but the coloration of his fur will change. When they're younger, they're much lighter in color, more that silvery with the dark spots, and as he gets older, he's gonna become darker, especially on his back, but the spots will remain. They would just look different in coloration. Well, it's just really nice working with a young seal that we've had our hands on his whole life. With our previous seals at this point when we were starting the training program, they had not been handled by us or touched by us or weren't familiar with being in close quarters with us. So we really are ahead of the game, and we really have all of these positive things in our favor going into the training program, because operant conditioning and training is about building a relationship with the animal first and foremost, and we've got that already with him. So we have a lot to build on, and hopefully we'll be able to advance, with the training very positively.
That video was so adorable, and it also shows the amazing work of the zookeepers. And that is just one of the reasons the Zoological Society says they are proud to support a top-notch facility. Now, many of you may have heard of Cole's Wild Theater. It's a free theater program thanks to a partnership with Cole's. You may have seen them perform at festivals and schools, libraries, and at the zoo, all free of charge. Due to the health crisis, they were not able to perform this summer at the zoo. However, they are able to safely join us tonight with a glimpse into what they are all about.
Hello, my name is Zach Woods, and I'm the manager of artistic direction at Cole's Wild Theater. And I want to give you an update on what's been going on behind the scenes during the last several months. Several months that have looked a little bit different, but that's okay, because like the animals we portray in our shows, KWT is very adaptable. So, beginning in the fall, instead of our regularly scheduled in-person performances, KWT is going virtual. So you'll be able to live stream a full show directly from the zoo to you, to your classroom, to your community venue, whatever you need. And all you'll need to do that once you've booked is an electronic device with an internet connection, a camera, and a microphone, so you can participate directly in the action. We've got a really exciting fall lineup for you as well. 2 of our most popular shows are returning, Welcome to the Zoo and Leona Lionheart Saves the World. And both of those will be available for booking on September 15th, and they will go live on October 5th.
When it's safe for us to gather together at the zoo in person, we have all sorts of exciting new summer content to offer as well. 2 brand new shows, The Mysterious Case of the Disappearing Bee, all about a film noir detective on the trail of a missing rusty-patched bumblebee, and Rear Hippo, starring our friend Thorwald here, and in honor of the new Hippo Haven exhibit here at the zoo. Now, Thorwald was designed by puppet designer Nikki Koulas, and it can do just about all the things you'd expect a hippo head to do. It can open its mouth wide and show off all those big teeth, and it can even travel around on its baby stroller base. And you might see Thorwald doing just that around the zoo as it engages guests in at-exhibit interactions. Speaking of at-exhibit experiences, if you run into Thorwald out in the zoo, you might get to participate in our Hammer Cop Hunt game. Do you want to play it? Okay, great. So, Hammerkop birds are a species of animal that live on African rivers along with their hippo friends. They're fisher birds, so their favorite food is, what do you think? Fish! That's right. Now, hammerkops have really, really long legs that allow them to wade into the shallow parts of the river to catch those fish. So, I'm gonna make a river behind us. I'm gonna draw out where the shallow parts are, and everything else will be deep parts of the river. Okay? Break! Okay, so now we've got our river. The blue circles are the shallow part of our river, and everything else is the deep part. When those shallow parts are close together, it's really easy for a hammerkop to go from shallow to shallow, just like this. But when there's a lot of deep water in between, it can become really, really difficult. If only there was something in the water that they could step on, use as a kind of stepping stool to get from shallow to shallow. Any ideas? What about our friend, the hippo? So, for our game today, these purple cones are gonna represent our hippos. So, when their hippo friends give them a boost out of the water, it's a lot easier for hammerkops to hunt in deep water. Thanks for playing, everybody.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight, everybody. We hope you have a great zoo ball, and we look forward to seeing you at the zoo in the near future.
Hello, I'm Ray Wilson, Board Chair of the Zoological Society of Milwaukee, and I'm joined tonight by my good friend, Happy the Hippo. And as you may know, Happy is really happy these days because Happy, you've got a new home, don't you? Happy's also got a question for me. Happy wants to know why I support the Zoological Society of Milwaukee. I have to tell you that the reason is simple. When I visit the zoo and I look around me, I see people from all walks of life, people from all backgrounds, of all colors, of all races, enjoying their time at the zoo with their family, their friends, and their neighbors. And I believe, as Happy does, that now more than ever, we need a place like the zoo to unite our community, to bring us together, to celebrate what we all have in common, and to enjoy the beautiful setting and the wonderful animals at our Milwaukee County Zoo. Thank you, and have a great evening at It's a Wild World. Good night, Happy. Say good night. Good night.
Hi, I'm Volunteer Priya, and I support the Zoological Society by volunteering with Zoo Pride. My favorite reason for volunteering is the smile on kids' faces when they roast their first marshmallow during Snooze at the Zoo. Thank you for your support. Ready.
Okay. Just because I love hippos and I love the Milwaukee County Zoo, and that I've loved hippos ever since I was a child, because I think they're the most wonderful, special, graceful animal to me if you see them underwater, and now everyone can see them underwater in Milwaukee for the first time, and I couldn't be more excited about that.
I give to the Zoological Society because I love taking my grandkids to zoo class. We learn so much about animals and about the zoo and about the conservation that the zoo does. It's awesome.
I love zoo class.
Hi, I'm Derek Tice, and I support the Zoological Society of Milwaukee because the Society helps to ensure that one of Milwaukee's great cultural assets, the Milwaukee County Zoo, is around for future generations to enjoy.
Good evening. I'm Dan Pronley, and as you all are aware, I would be standing here with all of you sitting in front of me. And I also missed that too. But at this point in the night, it's where we're going to ask you to open up your wallets for the appeal. And as Jody mentioned a moment ago, they exceeded the $30,000 that was needed for the $30,000 match. So we're sitting around $60,000. So if you saw what the goal was on the front of that URL screen for this theme, the goal is $100,000. So we have about 40 left. So I'm going to ask for some different numbers, and I'm hoping you go into that screen, you press the button for, I think it's donate now. Yep, donate now. And in which case you pick the level that you're willing to donate at. Now, and I'm going to detail what those are. But before I start, before I came up here to the podium, I was just told that a former board member has given us a surprise gift at $10,000 to get us started off. Now, before I go on and ask anything more, is there anybody else out there that's willing to match that $10,000? And in which case, all you have to do is just type in that donate. All right. Here's the levels that we're going to start with. 5,000. Now, 5,000 is called our help educate level, if you will. Donating at this level, you could help provide 50 children with a zoo class experience. So again, at this time, if you take your, there it is, give that 5,000 up on the screen. If you take and press in the button for donate now at 5,000, you'll help us achieve and hopefully exceed our $100,000 goal. Looks like it's going up a little bit, Jody. Okay, Laura. The next level is 2,500. At 2,500, this is our global conservation level. When you donate at this level, you could help by sending a zookeeper to Belize or to Africa to participate in a global conservation program. So again, anybody willing to help us tonight, if you click the button at the $2,500 level, oh, Laura, it looks like we're getting close there, aren't we? But how much left? 20,000 left to go. Excellent. All right. This is a special level. This next level, not normally the level we use, but I'm going to tell you, this is our $1,500 level, $1,500. The button is there. This one is for zoo cams. When you donate at this level, you'll be helping support the streaming and maintenance of our Zoo View webcams. And in this world, we need that more than anything for people in their homes to be able to see what's going on. Again, 1,500 zoo cams. Ooh, we're getting there. Like 86, all right. About 14 or so left, all right? All right, next level, $1,000. The veterinary resident at the zoo. At that level, a donation helps pay for a week of veterinary resident at the zoo's Animal Health Center. So we were about 14,000 away a minute ago. If we can get 14 people at the $1,000 level, we will help reach our goal tonight. But don't worry, if we get there, we're still going on. I have more levels. All right, anybody in at 1,000? They're still coming. All right? Somehow slowed down for us. All right, if you're going at 1,000, please continue to press that button. All right, we have 2 levels left, or 3 levels left. The next level is 500. Again, if you go to the Donate Now button, 500 is the Animal Ambassador books. A donation at this level will buy animal science books for a 4th grade class in our Animal Ambassador program. Again, 500. Now, we were at 14,000, give or take, before, so if we had 28 people at 500, we could get to our $100,000 goal. All right? We're coming? I can't read that. 87. So we still have 13,000 yet to go. All right. Well, we're getting close to the end here. We have 2 levels left. Second to the last level is $100. We are so close, people. I'm looking at the number. It's got to be close to about 12 now, right? Yep. The $100 level if we can get a bunch of you who haven't donated at any other level to help us out at the $100 level, that's the summer camp experience. A donation at this level will purchase a zoo summer camp experience for a child who might not otherwise be able to attend. Anybody else at $100? Oh, there's names coming in there. Look at that. John, Robin, Kimberly, Eric, thank you. Thank you. Last call, come on. We'd like to get, what, about 11,000? Oh, 11,000 away. And I know we're a little bit on a delay here. Kathleen, in bold letters, no less, just donated. Thank you very much, Kathleen. About 10,000 now, give or take? All right. So the last level, which I'm going to mention, but we'd really, really like to, oh, there it goes again. The last level that we'd really, again, that I will mention, but we'd like you to make sure that you still continue to press that donate button, please. And if, by the way, if you add an extra 0 on accident, that's okay. It's a good donation. All right, the last level is $50. Now this one is fun. This is a giraffe feeding. The first 100 people to donate at the $50 level will be entered into a drawing to win a giraffe feeding at the county zoo for up to 10 people. Do they actually get to feed the giraffe? Do they go real high? Oh, okay. Well, this is awesome. If you're in that first 100 people, and they'll be keeping track of it, you will be entered into a drawing that you and 9 of your closest friends could be part, if you win, of a giraffe feeding here at the zoo. That sounds like so much fun. All right. So, how are we doing? Ooh, it looks like we're 6,000, give or take, or 7. Yep, all right. Again, and we're on a delay, so hopefully that'll catch up. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We very much appreciate. We'd like to hit our goal of 100,000. So if you're watching, thank you, Colleen. Thank you, Vicki. If you're watching and you can still help us out tonight, we've had some anonymous bidders. We certainly appreciate that. We certainly thank the past board member that gave us our 10,000 surprise to get us started. But again, we have that goal of 100,000. We'd like to be able to get there.
We are getting close to the end of the Zoological Society's virtual event, It's a Wild World. I've been your MC, Lindsay Slater, and we hope that you had fun and you learned a little bit more about the Zoological Society and their important mission to conserve, educate, and support the zoo. Thanks to the zoo's photographer and videographer, Joel Miller, for all of that close-up look at the animals is probably the best part. And for one final announcement, I want to go back to President and CEO Jody Gibson.
Hi, all right. Thank you, Lindsay. We couldn't have asked for a better host tonight. And what a night it has been. Before I get to the fun part to announce the total funds raised, at least thus far, knowing the auction is still open and you can still keep donating, I wanted to say a few thank yous. I want to extend a special thank you to my friend and colleague, Chuck Wickenhauser, the zoo director, and his top-notch staff at the Milwaukee County Zoo, especially Joel Miller, who played a key role in tonight's success. Milwaukee has a world-class zoo because of you and your team, Chuck, and I hope you and Trish enjoyed the night. And I'm so proud of our society staff, many of whom you got to meet tonight through the program. They make our mission come alive each and every day, and this is such a special place to work, and it is a joy and a privilege to lead this organization. And I want to make sure to acknowledge our special events team, Laura Nolenberg, Jen Trissel, and Tyler Porras for organizing tonight's event. They would be the first to also want to make sure we recognize Katie Krecklau for guiding tonight's production. I also want to thank our Zoo Pride volunteers. While they haven't been able to come out to the zoo in force this summer, we miss them and appreciate everything they do. In a typical year, they contribute 50,000 hours of volunteer service to help support our mission. And I want to thank the Society's Associate and Governing Board, especially our Board Chair, Ray Wilson. We appreciate all you do throughout the year to provide your leadership and guidance as we navigate the challenges and opportunities of our organization. And my final thank you is to all of you, our matching gift donor, Bob Doman, Molson Coors, U.S. Bank, and all of our patron-level sponsors. I'm now pleased to announce that It's a Wild World has raised more than $327,000, and this includes the reservations and sponsorships, as well as all of the donations that have been raised tonight. There is still time, though, to make a difference. If you haven't checked out the auction items, please do so. Keep bidding while you enjoy the music of Greenlight. The auction will remain open until 9 o'clock, as will the Donate Now button, so please continue to give. And thank you so much to everyone who shared why they give tonight, and to the many people who quietly support us year after year with your memberships, your donations, your volunteer hours, and more. We are blessed to have you as part of our zoo family. Now, stick around and enjoy some music from Greenlight.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are Greenlight from all the way from Chicago. We're going to be with you all for the rest of the night. We've got 1 hour of dance music, so wherever you are, feel free to get up, shake it, just have some fun with us.
What you think, what you feel now, what you know now, to be real. What you think, I think I love you. What you feel now, I think I need you. What you know. I need you, what you know. Music!
I'm gonna add a little guitar to make it easy to move your feet. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna add some bottom so that the dancers just won't hide. You might like to hear break it down like dum 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 dum. Dance to the music. Dance to the music. Dance to the music. Dance to the music. Come on and say dance to the music. Dance to the music. Dance to the music. Dance to the music. Alrighty, we've got some dance moves for you all. You know, cardio is really good for the heart. We know it's gonna look tricky, but we're gonna walk you through it. We're gonna start with going to the left, then jumping, then going to the right. 1, 2. Alright, I see ya. Alright, we're gonna get lower, jump higher. 1, 2, here we go. Alright, we wanna see you on the floor too. Here we go. Let me hear you say yeah. Woo. We know you've been waiting for this moment all night. It wouldn't be a real party if we didn't bring you music from the Queen. Y'all know who it is. Beyonce. Yeah. History in the making. Part 2. It's your girl, Allison. And it's your boy, me. Oh, 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 no, no. Oh, 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 no, no. Oh, 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 no, no. Oh, 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 no, no. History in the making. Part 2. So crazy right now.
I look and stare so deep in your eyes. I touch on you more every time. When you leave, I'm begging you not to go. Call your name 2, 3 times in a row. It's just funny thing for me to try to explain. How I'm feeling and my pride is the one to blame. Cause I know I don't understand just how you're looking to know I understand. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Your love got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me hooked on your page right now. Your kiss got me hoping to save right now. Looking so crazy in love, got me looking so crazy in love.
no no. Oh 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 no no. Oh 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 no no. Oh 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 no no.
When I talk to my friends so quietly, look at what you did to me. Tennis shoes don't even need to buy a new dress. You ain't there, ain't nobody else to impress. The way that I know what I thought I knew, it's a beat that my heart skips when I'm with you. Cause I still don't understand just how you let me do it, no one else can. Got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy. Oh, crazy. Got me looking so crazy right now. So crazy right now. Got me hoping you'll page me right now. Please got me hoping you'll save me right now. Looking so crazy in love. You got me looking so crazy in love. Come on. Looking so crazy in love. Got me looking so crazy in love.
Young Hov, y'all know when the flow is loco. Young B and the ROC. OG, big homie, the one and only. Stick bony, but the pocket is fat like Tony. Soprano the rock, handle like Van Axel. I shake phonies, man, you can't get next to. Genuine article, I do not sing though. I sling though, if anything, I bling yo. Star like Ringo, more like a green correct. Crazy, bring your whole set. Jay-Z in the range, crazy in the range. They can't figure them out, they like hazy insane. Yes, sir, I'm cut from a different cloth. My texture is the best from chinchilla. Been dealing with chain smokers. How you think I got the name Hova? I've been real, the game's over. Fall back young, ever since the label changed over to platinum. Gave it a rap one.
Got me looking so crazy, my baby. I'm not myself. Lately I'm foolish. I don't do this. I can play myself. Baby, I don't care. 'Cause your love's got the best of me. Baby, you're making a fool of me. Got me sprung, I don't care who sees. Baby, you got me. You got me. Got me. Yeah. Got me looking so crazy right now. Looking so crazy right now. You got me crazy right now. The touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you'll pay me right now. Yes, got me hoping you'll save me right now. Looking so crazy in love. Got me looking so crazy in love. Got me looking so crazy right now. Looking so crazy right now. Looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you'll pay me right now. Yes, got me hoping you'll save me right now. Looking so crazy in love. Got me looking so crazy in love. Looking so crazy in love. Got me looking so crazy in love. Oh 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 no no. Oh 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 no no. 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 Oh 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 no no. Hey, players, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so player. Keep up. Pop, pop, it's showtime. 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 Well, guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know? Oh, they don't know? I bet they know as soon as we walk in. I'm wearing Cuban links, designer minks, Inglewood's finest shoes. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. Know to give the color red the blues. Ooh, shoot. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they waking up the rocket. Keep up. While you're mad, put your face in my body, I'll be back. Keep up. Players only, come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Hey girls, what y'all trying to do? What you trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so player. Keep up. Second verse for the hustlers, the gangsters, bad girls and your ugly friends. Or can I preach? Or can I preach? I gotta show you how we get it in. First, take your sip, do your dip, spend your money like money ain't. We too fresh, got to blame it on Jesus. Hashtag blessed. They ain't ready for me. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they waking up the rocket. Keep up. While you mad, get your face in my body, I'll be jocking. Keep up. Players only, come on. Put your pinky rings up to the moon. Hey what you're trying to do.
What you trying to do?
24 karat magic in the air. Hey, the toys don't play.
Oh, look out. Woo. Everywhere I go, they be like,
Ooh, so player.
everywhere I go, they be like,
Ooh, so player.
everywhere I go, they be like,
Ooh, so player.
now, watch us break it down like 24 karat, 24 karat magic. What's that sound? 24 karat, 24 karat magic. What's that sound? 24 karat, 24 karat magic. Don't fight the feeling, invite the feeling. Just put your pinky rings on to the
Girls, what y'all trying to do?
Tell me what you're trying to do.
24 karat magic in the air. Hey, the toys don't play.
Hands up, put your pinky rings on to the
Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Hey, the toys don't play.
keep on. 24 karat magic.
Thanks for staying with us. We have more to come and hope you are enjoying the music. As a quick reminder, the Society is still accepting donations and every little bit helps. Thank you for your support and for joining the event tonight.
Someone told me long ago there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Yeah, I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Yesterday and days before, the sun is cold and rain is hard. I know it's been that way for all my time. Through the circle, fast and slow, round and round and round it goes. I know it can't stop. I wonder. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain Yesterday and days before, the sun is cold, rain is hard, I know. It's been that way for all my time. Through the circle, fast and slow, round and round and round it goes. I know it can't stop. I wonder, I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Yes, I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Oh, I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day.
Well, I hope that you've been having the time of your life. But just remember, you gotta always think twice. Ooh. I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so special about that place. Even your emotions had an echo and so much space. Oh, and when you're out there without a care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. No, I just knew too much. Oh, does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? So possibly. And my heroes had the heart to put their lives out on a limb. Oh, and all I remember is thinking, I wanna be just like them. Oh, ever since I was little, it looked like fun. But it's no coincidence I've come. I'm gonna die when I'm done. Oh, maybe I'm crazy. So maybe I'm crazy. Said maybe I'm crazy. So just like you.
machine. She kept the motor clean. She was the best damn woman that I ever did see. Had the signs telling me no lies, knocking me out with those American thighs, taking more than a share. I've been fighting for air. When I was coming, I was already there because the walls were shaking, the earth was quaking, my mind was aching. We weren't faking with you. Shook me all night long, all night, all night, all night. I say you shook me all night long, all night, yeah, all night. I'm working double time on the seduction line. She was one of a kind. That girl was mine, all mine. Wanted no applause, just another cause. Made a meal out of me and come back for more. Had to cool me down with just another round. Back in the ring for one more swing, 'cause the walls were shaking, the earth was quaking, my mind was aching. We weren't faking with you. Shook me all night long, all night, all night, all night. I say you shook me all night long, all night, all night, all night. I said you shook me all night long, all night, all night, all night. I said you shook me all night long, all night, yeah, all night. You know you shook me, yes you did. Yeah, when you touch me, babe. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 we weren't faking with you. Shook me all night long, all night, all night. Shook me all night long, all night, all night, all night, all night long, all night, all night. I said you shook me all night long, all night, all night.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I fear myself.
Tell me something, boy. Ain't it hard trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I fear myself. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow. In the shallow. In the shallow. shallow now. Shallow, we're far from the shallow now.
We hope you're having a great time. Just a reminder, the auction is going to end at 9 p.m., so make sure you get your bids in. You do not want to miss out on some fantastic items. And of course, it's going to a great cause. So please bid generously.
I got this feeling all in my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. We're flying up no ceilings when we in our zones. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. Feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You gon' like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, girl, you already know. So just imagine, oh, nothing I can see but you. You dance, 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 dance. Good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on, all those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling, so just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on, ooh, it's something magical, magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on, it's rushing on. Don't need no reason, don't need control, need control. We fly so high, no ceilings when we in our zones. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. Feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. You gon' like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, girl, you already know. So just imagine, oh, nothing I can see but you, dance, dance, dance. See the good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on, all those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling, so just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling, so just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling, so just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling, so keep dancing. Come on. All right. I can't stop the. 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 Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance. 'cause I got this feeling in my body. Come on.
Says, woo, am I gonna fit in? I jumped in the cab, here I am for the first time. Look to my right and I see the Hollywood sign. This is all so crazy, everybody seems so famous. My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. That's when the taxi man turned on the radio and the Jay-Z song was on. And the Jay-Z song was on. And the Jay-Z song was on. So I put my hands up to play my song. The butterflies fly away. I'm nodding my head like yeah, moving my hips like yeah. I put my hands up, playing my song, and know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a party in the USA. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a party in the USA. Get to the club in my taxi cab. Everybody's looking at me now. Like, who's that chick that's rocking kicks? She's gotta be from out of town. So hard with my girls not around me. It's definitely not a Nashville party, 'cause all I see is stilettos. I guess I never got the memo. My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. That's when the DJ dropped my favorite tune. And the Britney song was on. And the Britney song was on. And the Britney song was on. So I put my hands up, playing my song. The butterflies fly away. I'm nodding my head like yeah, moving my hips like yeah. I put my hands up, playing my song, and know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a party in the USA. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a party in the USA. Feel like I've been on a flight, back to my hometown tonight. But something stops me every time. The DJ plays my song and I feel alright. My song, the butterflies fly away. They fly away. I did my head like yeah, moving my hips up and my hands up, playing my song. I know it's gonna be okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a party in the USA. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a party in the USA. So I put my hands up and play. Put your hands up, hands fly away. Nodding my head like yeah, moving my hips. Keep playing my song. I know it's gonna be okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a party in the USA. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a party in the USA. Okay. You better think about what you're trying to do to me. Think, let your mind go, let yourself be free. Let's go back, let's go real quick. I didn't even know it could have been too much more than that. Just try. I ain't no psychiatrist, I ain't no doctor with a degree. It don't take too much like you to see what you're doing to me. You better think about what you're trying to do to me. Yeah, think, let your mind go, let yourself be free. Oh, freedom, 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 freedom. Oh, freedom, oh, freedom, 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 freedom. Oh, freedom. Hey, think about you. There ain't nothing you could ask I can answer you, but I was gonna check, but I'm not. If you can't do anything I want, think about what you're trying to do to me. Let your mind go, let yourself be free. People walking around every day playing games and take a squad, trying to make other people lose their mind. Now, but careful you don't lose. You better think about what you're trying to do to me. Hey, let your mind go, let yourself be free.
fall. 13-month-old baby broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck, things in the past. You believe in things that you don't understand and you suffer, yeah. Superstition ain't the way. No, no, no. Oh, very superstitious. Wash your face and hands. Rid me of the problems. Do all that you can. Keep me in a daydream. Keep me going strong. You don't wanna save me. Sad is my song, yeah. You believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Very superstitious. Nothing more to say. Very superstitious. The devil's on its way, yeah. 13-month-old baby, yeah, broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck, the things in your past. You believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way.
It's been a great night. What was your favorite part? It's hard for me to narrow it down, but I might have to say the video of the new baby snow leopard and the seal pup were my favorite. We have more music to come, so please stay with us.
Sometimes I'm right, I can be wrong. My own beliefs are in my song. The butcher, baker, the drummer, and then it makes no difference what group I'm in. I'm singing, I am everyday people. There is the blue one that won't accept the green one for living with the fat one that's trying to be a skinny one. Different strokes for different folks, and so on and so on. It's Scooby-Dooby-Dooby. Ooh, sha, sha. We got to live together. I am no better, and neither are you. We are the same, whatever we do. You know me, you love me, you hate me, and then it makes no difference what bag I'm in. I'm singing, I am everyday people. Yeah, yeah. Listen. There is the long hair that won't accept the short hair for being such a rich one that will not help the poor ones. Different strokes for different folks, and so on and so on. And Scooby-Dooby-Dooby. Ooh, sha, sha. We got to live together. I'm singing, I am everyday people. Yeah, yeah. Let's do it. Hey. La-da-da-da-da. 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 Hey, there is the blue one that won't accept the brown one, that won't accept the black one, that won't accept the yellow one. Different strokes for different folks, and so on and so on. And Scooby-Dooby, hey, say ooh, sha, sha. We got to live together. Listen, I am everyday. You are everyday. We are we got to live together. Yeah, yeah. Say, I am everyday people. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's impossible to tell the sun to leave the sky. It's just impossible. So impossible. Ask a baby not to cry. It's just impossible. Can I hold you closer to me and not feel you, not could feel you going through me. But the second that I never think of you, oh, it's just impossible. Somos novios, mantenemos un cariño limpio y puro. Como todos, procuramos el momento más oscuro para hablarnos y para darnos el más dulce de los besos. Recordar de qué color son los cerezos, sin hacer más comentarios. Somos novios. It's just impossible. Sometimes in our lives we all have pain and we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow.
Lean on me when you're strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lead us. you can't carry. I'm right up the road, and I'll share your load if you just come.
Lean on me when you're not strong.
When you're not strong,
I'll be your friend.
I'll be your friend.
I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. And I'll be your friend. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. But it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a privilege to bring live music into your homes this evening. We hope you enjoyed the event tonight. On behalf of the Zoological Society, thank you so much for all of your support. We couldn't have done it without you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and stay safe. We hope to see you all very soon.
We've got one more for you. We're going out with a bang. Oh. Hey. Oh, don't you dare look back. Just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, ooh, shut up and dance with me. Woo! We were victims of the night, the chemical, physical kryptonite, helpless to the base and the fading light. I knew we were bound to be together, bound to be together. She took my arms, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, ooh, shut up and dance with me. A backless dress and some beat up sleeves. My discotheque, Juliet, teenage dream. I felt it in my chest as she looked at me. I knew we were born to be together, born to be together. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back.